When my sister Betsy and I were children, our family lived for a time in a charming old farmhouse. We loved exploring its dusty nooks and crannies and climbing the apple tree in the backyard. But what we loved most was the ghost. We called her Mother because she seemed so kind and loving. Some morning, Betsy and I would wake up, and on each of our bedside tables, we would find a cup that hadn't been there the night before. Mom had left them there, worried that we would be thirsty during the night. She just wanted to take care of us. Among the original furniture in the house was an antique wooden chair, which we kept against the back wall and moved that chair forward across the room toward us. Sometimes she managed to move it to the center of the room. We were always embarrassed to move back against the wall. Mom just wanted to be near us. Years later, long after we moved in, I found an old newspaper article about the original occupant of the house, a widow. She had murdered her two children by giving them a cup of poisoned milk before going to bed. She had then hanged herself. The article included a picture of the living room of the farmhouse with the body of a woman hanging from a beam. Below her, outlet over, was that old wooden chair, placed exactly in the center of the room. That night, Mom began to violently through the furniture. The curtains were breaking, and all the plates and cups in the kitchen were falling, and suddenly the knife began to chase us. She wanted to hurt us. We began to run, and a horrified voice was screaming at us, "Children, you will not live here. I will not stay alone. I will take you." We felt that this was the end of us. She started to laugh. "You love me, don't you? My other children didn't love me, did they?" We said, "Yes, Mom, we love you, but you will let us go, won't you?" She answered us, "I will never let you go." We were like that for I don't know how long. We felt that we had been with that ghost for a long time. The daily routine was the same. She sang us songs and read us bedtime stories. One day, she called us to the dining room and put that old chair. It was the first time we saw her face. She told us she was hungry, wasn't she? She started to serve us milk. We knew she wanted to poison us as she did with her children. Our end was near. We had to distract her. We lay down on her legs and asked her, "Mommy, do you love me?" She smiled. We asked her to play hide and seek, and she started to count, and we ran as far away as we could without looking back. Years have passed, and my sister and I have never ever talked about this to anyone. Sometimes, when we close our eyes, we see that old chair. That's the end. Good night.